Yo, what's up everyone? Loyalty Ski back with another video. Today we're checking out why having super powers would suck in real life. Let's just get into it.
Ability would be a dream superpower. They fantasize about all the things they could do without being noticed. Not exactly invisibility.
Oh, here we
To
go.
some people, invisibility would be a dream superpower.
I think it's overrated. I mean, if you can just, if you like, what's the point of being invisible? Unless if you're a pervert, that's different.
They fantasize about all the things they could do without being noticed. Not exactly heroic things, but when you look closer, it's not as cool as it sounds. Here's the problem. For you to see, light has to hit the back of your eyes. But if you're invisible, light would just pass through you, leaving you blind. And if somehow your eyes could catch light, they would still be visible, making you a pair of floating eyeballs. Just creepy. To go fully in
Also, what superheroes even have invisibility? I can't really name that many superheroes that have invisibility.
invisible, you need to be completely naked. Not that some of you would mind that, but you wouldn't be able to carry anything either, and since no one can see you, they would crash into you all the time. You better not use perfume or even make noise breathing. People would still know you are there. Plus, if you're thinking that you could rob a bank, a thermal camera would still spot your heat radiation, making it nearly impossible to sneak in undetected.
Dude,
Intangibility.
what is
Picture
that?
this.
What is
You've just unlocked
intangibility?
intangibility.
What does that mean? Like Elastico? Like being able to stretch out your body? Is that what that means?
You're super excited, so you decide to phase your hand through a wall. But the
Oh,
moment you
that.
activate your
Okay.
powers, you drop straight through the floor, sinking into the earth. You either deactivate your powers and become fused into rock, suffocating to death,
Dude, that would be a nightmare.
or continue sinking until you reach the molten center of the earth due to gravity, unable to do anything, waiting until you decide to die. Super speed. A moderate super speed of about
I wouldn't mind that. I think it would be cool to have super speed.
190 miles per hour, like dashes, wouldn't be so bad. The problems would be minimal. But if we're talking about speeds,
I feel like if you had super speed, it would be like, for you guys that have seen The Boys, it would be like A Train. I think you would run so fast that you would end up giving yourself a heart attack because your body can't handle how fast you're going.
similar to the Flash, without Speed Force, then it would be a disaster waiting to happen. You would have to generate an enormous amount of force, far greater than what the human body can handle, and
Yeah,
it would
that's what I'm
cause
saying.
your legs to simply rip off your body. Here's another thing. Air isn't empty. It's filled with elements like oxygen and nitrogen, plus tons of tiny dust particles. As you move through air, you're rubbing.
What superpower would you guys have? Me personally, I would want telekinesis, like in Star Wars, how they can move things with their mind. I would want that power because think about it. If you have that power, you can also technically fly. Say this like desk. If I wanted to stand on top of it and like make it float, I'm technically flying. So I think it's like two superpowers in one.
Against these particles, generating friction that produces heat.
What the heck? Are they trying to make it an anime? I see running like Naruto.
Moving at super speed would generate enough heat to burn your entire body.
And also, I felt like if you ran that fast, it would just blow up the planet. If you could run like the Flash, it would just. I really think in real life it would just blow up the entire planet.
Let's say you don't burn. You still need to see where you're going. Human
Yeah.
perception isn't adapted to handle high speeds, so moving at super speed would make everything blurry. The speed at which you think would need to match your physical speed. Otherwise, you would just crash into things, possibly doing what A Train did.
That's what I'm
just running
saying.
through people.
That's what
And
I'm
in the
saying.
case that your perception does keep up, the world around you would seem so slow
I love The
that
Boys.
you'd basically be stuck in time. Having super speed would also mean burning millions of calories every day, so you'd go broke, buying all the food needed.
Yeah, that is something that, like I think it was in the Justice League actually when Flash is eating the pizza when Batman recruits him. He said he has to eat like a bunch of calories. I think he has to eat like fucking 12 boxes of pizza just to be able to have enough calories.
To keep your metabolism satisfied. Teleportation. As you might know, the Earth is in
Actually, I think that would be pretty cool. But I feel like you would have to. It's one of those powers when you first, like, say you gain the power of teleportation, you don't know how to use it. You just teleport into a freaking hyena's nest or like in the middle of the ocean and get eaten by a shark. Like I feel like that's one that like it could either be super cool or be super bad. Control if you know how to control it or not.
constant motion through space, moving at around 67,000 miles per hour. It rotates, orbits the sun, and the solar system orbits around the center of the galaxy. If you wanted to teleport, you would need to calculate the exact position of the Earth through space, or else you would teleport into space, dying instantly. Immortality.
Unless if you like Omni-Man.
If you were given the choice
I love-
between dying in 1 year or becoming immortal, what would you choose?
Oh no, I think being immortal. A lot of guys would. I know a lot of people that would probably pick being immortal, but to be honest with me, the same reason why like Deadpool and Deadpool 2 wanted to die. I feel like if you was immortal and you have to watch everyone else around you die, but you can't die, you just have to live with the fact of seeing people die, but there's no like happy ending for you. I feel like that would fucking suck. Because think about it. Your childhood best friend, you have to watch them die, but you can't die. You have to watch your mom die, but you can't die. You gotta watch your dad. Like, it would be a nightmare.
Choice seems obvious, doesn't it? You're thinking that being immortal would be much better than dying in a year, right? But if you're immortal, you would have to watch everyone you love die over and over again until you don't have any.
My point exactly. You have to watch everyone else you love die, and you can't do nothing because you can't die.
Emotional feelings anymore. You would live to see the human race die out. You would see the world.
That's why. Sorry for pausing. That's why in Invincible, for you guys that have seen it, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it because it's been out for a while. The immortal, the guy who can't die, he goes Mulk or Invincible goes to like in the future. Well, like the immortal basically like has killed everyone and he's like the king, but he begs him to kill him because he's gotten. The reason he killed everyone was because he's just gotten tired. Like he wants to die, but he can't die, so he begs to be killed. Well, actually, no, he can die. He can die. He's died like 10 times in the show, but like it's because no one Omni-Man never killed him in that universe, so like he begged him to be killed because he couldn't stand living anymore.
End, and ultimately you would be drifting in space all alone for eternity.
Like that would be
Time stop. Oh, time stop.
I feel like that could either go like to be able to freeze time. I feel like that could go really long. I don't know.
The superpower desired by many. Time stop would be a dream come.
Didn't Adam Sandler make a movie about that? Like being able to control time. Didn't Adam Sandler create a movie like that?
True for some individuals for obvious reasons.
And it went terribly wrong because he basically fast forwarded his whole life and didn't live anything.
But in reality, it would be a nightmare.
What the heck? Why did his
The
face...
moment you stop time, the
Why did
molecules
his
of air
face
around
look
you would
like
stop
that?
as well, making it impossible to breathe. It also means photons would stop, rendering you unable to see. So you stop time and become unable to breathe or see until you either resume time or just die. Great power, huh? Super strength. Super strength sounds awesome, right? In real life, though, it's a mess. Everything's designed for
Yeah, like imagine you have super strength in real life. You end up trying to hold a baby, like say your mom gives you like a little baby or a dog. You don't know how to control it, and you just end up crushing it. I know that's dark, but that could actually happen.
regular people. Meaning that if you were super strong, you...
And hell, people already got that. Dwayne Johnson, every bodybuilder, super strength isn't like a superpower. I mean, if you just woke out your whole life, you can get that.
would be breaking doorknobs, keyboards, and glasses left and right. Imagine going to hug your mom and breaking her spine because you don't know how to control your strength yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Having super strength doesn't mean you're indestructible either. If you punch a wall, for example, because of Newton's third law, Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The force that you applied to the wall would be applied back to you with the same intensity, knocking you back and breaking your hand.
Okay. That was the video. It was a pretty short video, but the one power I would love to have, I don't know what it's called, but what's his name? The dude from the X-Men in the wheelchair, like how he can like go inside people's minds. I would love to have that power. I would love to have like be able to go inside people's minds and figure out who they really are. Why can I not think of the dude's name? You guys know, Professor X. Now I wouldn't want to be him in the wheelchair, but like I would love to have him in the have his superpowers. Yeah. That was the video. Comment down what superpower you guys would like. Love you guys. Stay safe. I know this video is kind of short, but you know, video is a video.